Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I saw this video going around on the YouTubes where creators are choosing 10 palettes and then talking about whether or not they would repurchase them. And I thought that was a great idea to talk about random eyeshadow palettes in your collection while putting them on your face and making a whole big video about one eyeshadow palette. Because as you know, if you've been here before, I do a Throwback Thursday video where I use old makeup. Anyway, my sister and my nieces were over the other day and I asked them to choose 10 for me. I didn't want to pick them myself because it felt weird. I didn't feel right to do it myself, so I asked them to help me. So there are 10 random palettes in a pile right here, and I thought we could talk about what I think of them. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, now's a great time to do that. I upload 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. You can choose to watch it or not. Totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, let's just jump right into it. Just starting at the top of the pile and working my way down. The first one they chose out was this palette from House Laboratories. This is the Glam Room Volume 1 palette. And this is what it looks like. And I've used this a few times. I really thought the quality of this eyeshadow palette was pretty darn good. The colors are really nice. The purple, some rosy tones. I think this is a good palette. I would definitely repurchase this. I'm pretty sure this came in a BoxyCharm, so I didn't really pick it out and purchase it the first time, but I definitely would purchase this on my own. All right, next up we have the Clueless and Hip Dot palette. I bought this because I absolutely love the movie Clueless. It's a classic. I've only used it once. It's cute. The color stories, you know, cute. I would repurchase it again, but probably not for the eyeshadows, just for the collaboration between Clueless and Hip Dot, because again, I'm a huge fan of Clueless. This next palette I know and love and would absolutely, without hesitation, purchase it again, and it is the Natasha Denona Circle Loco palette. This was my baby for quite a while. I paid full price for this. I love, love, love the eyeshadows in this palette. This one right here and this one right here, not fantastic, but everything else in this palette is so freaking good, and I would repurchase this. I don't ever want to not have this in my collection. This is just a super fun palette. So next up is an Ofra Pro palette. This is the Soul palette. I purchased this myself off the BoxyCharm pop-up store thingy. Super neutral, but I like that all of these pans can be popped out and placed in another Z palette. I like Ofra highlighters. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this again, especially since I got it at such a good bargain. Next up we have another Hip Dot palette. This is the Zion palette. I think this must have come in a BoxyCharm as well. This is what the inside looks like. It's cute. I don't think that I would purchase this on my own. It's very mid-tone, light eyeshadows, and it's nothing I've actually reached for, so I probably wouldn't purchase it again. But it might be fun to break out one of these days and play with. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, number 6 is the Ace Beauty Slice of Paradise palette. I have not used this. Again, this was a BoxyCharm pop-up store purchase. Would I repurchase this? I would not. Except that I do want to try Ace Beauty's new formula, so I wouldn't purchase this one again, but I might be tempted to purchase the new formulated one. So yeah. Number 7 is the Dominique Cosmetics Transitions palette. This was another BoxyCharm bargain palette. I did a full face using only this palette. I'll link it below if you want to take a reconnoiter. It was an older video, so probably not that great, so maybe don't. Anyway, you can do your whole face with this palette. Brows, contour, blush, bronzer, highlight, everything. I wouldn't purchase this again. It's a really nice palette, and I'm not sorry that I have it, but it's a neutral palette, and I have a whole bunch. So yeah, I don't think that I would repurchase this one. Next up, we have number 8, and it is the Powerpuff Girls and ColourPop. I don't even know if I've used this yet. If I can get her open. I have not used it, but that looks super fun. And I really, really like the colors in here. I'll have to break this out one of these days and play with it. It looks like a good summer palette if you're into brighter shades in the summertime. So yeah, I would repurchase this one. And I did actually purchase it, so yeah, I would definitely purchase it again. Okay, if you know me, this is a no-brainer. Nomad Tokyo palette. I just used this in a video and would 100% repurchase. The Nomad eyeshadow quality is spectacular. I would repurchase all of them, every single one. And I'm missing a few, which I hope to eventually add to my collection. But yeah, this is a great pastel palette, super pigmented. I had a lot of fun playing with this. So for sure, I would purchase that again. And last but not least is the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette. I used this once. I liked it all right. I would not repurchase this. It's just a very run-of-the-mill neutral with blue. The quality is decent, but again, I have so many neutral palettes and blue eyeshadow palettes that I like way more than this one. I'm not sorry I have it, and I'll definitely keep it and play with it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase. There we have it, 10 palettes. Would I repurchase or not? If you like this type of video, let me know. I could always do another 1 or 2 or whatever. I think it's kind of fun, and if you were super into it, I could do like swatches and, you know, do a bit more in-depth review. Just let me know what you think in the comment section, because I'm happy to do it. I just don't want to waste your time. So, all right, we'll end it there. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.